hustlers, I know. When y'all see savings, y'all automatically want to click off the video because savings is equal to boring, and that is so far. That is not true, bro. That ain't. You gotta find ways. I know y'all think of savings, y'all think of penny banks and little putting every penny up and cutting everything off and don't have fun and all that stuff. But it's a lot of ways to do savings, man. Especially this day, especially this way this economy is right now. It's a lot of different things you could do, man. And you can still have fun with it. Don't get me wrong. I have not been doing this forever. I thank my girl for it. She has been adjusting me and getting me used to things to make it easy on me because I love my entertainment, man. That's what I live for, man. I love my entertainment. I love my shows. I love my games. I go to the movies sometimes if it's something real I want to see. Yeah, and I love it, man. But now the lifestyle is to try to do what you like to do, but try to do it cheaper. Like, what's that? I mean, look at things, look at savings. I ain't gonna say be the big coupon extravagant person, but try to find ways to do what you like to do, but cheaper. Like one thing, now, like I said, like I told you, I like some of my movies, but I'm a big Marvel fan. But really, I'm a bigger DC fan. But I'm a big superhero fan. Growing up, superhero movies was nowhere near as big as now. Now they the action movies, and I love it. I'm living it up. I love it. So, a couple of months ago, Deadpool 3 that came out. Y'all know I had to go see that at the theaters. I love Deadpool. The first two was hilarious. I heard that it wasn't even gonna be a number 3, so I had to. So they was gonna cancel that movie, but they call it the MCU. That's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Pretty much the Marvel movies that's been coming out in the last 10, 12 so years. They've been taking a hit. The last movies ain't been all that, which I can agree with that. I haven't been spending money. That's another way I've been saving. I haven't been enjoying their movies like that, like I used to. They one or two been cool, but it hasn't been them back-to-back bangers like they used to be. That part is over with. So when 3 came out, boy Ryan Reynolds doing his thing. That they brought Wolverine, my boy Wolverine back. Oh, I had to see what was to that. Oh God. So. Boom, I look it up as soon as it get closer, because it's supposed to came out around my birthday. I'm still mad about that, but it's cool though. We gonna have our talk about that. But boom, I see them it come out. I want to do the little Fandango thing, whatever. That postal side when you first find out about it coming, it's getting closer to the date. It's coming out in a week. Oh, it's time to pull it up. Try to get the tickets. So boom, I wanted the highest experience possible. I want the IMAX, the triple 3D, all that stuff. I wanted all of that. Price came out to like $100 and some dollars or something, give or take. It was like $100 or something. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit enter. I'm like, man, nope. You're trying to save, you're trying to live a better life. You gotta take a couple steps back and try to think this over. So I'm like, all right, before I hit enter, I thought about it. So I'm like, boom, I started looking up the matinee prices, man. I had to see what the matinee was talking about. So that same week, within that same week, within the 7 days of opening, I found the matinee. It was for Tuesday. Didn't even know the matinees go. I thought matinees when I was growing up used to be the first movie on a Tuesday or Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But now matinees, I think it's like 2-3 days a week or something like that. And it's like almost to the first night show. I think go almost to like 4 o'clock or something. Some places you can check it around, if you interested in it. But either way, that was love for me. So I put it in. I had to take off work or nothing, so I put it in to do it to go to the matinee at like 1 or 2 o'clock. It ended up being $5 each for me and my girl, 5 and some loose change or something. And I was about to spend $100. I was gonna eat that $100 because hey, I want to see that movie. That consuming you, make you go hype, make you want to do what you want to do. That's part of it, and that's how they be getting you. Cause you get hype and emotional and want to see something, and you spend that bread. But I seen the same exact movie. I mean, it wasn't 3D, it wasn't IMAX, but it was still way cheaper. Same 100% the same movie. That's without all the bells and whistles. Really enjoyed myself. Of course, y'all already know before we went, we snacked up before we went there because we was not gonna get hit over the head. I wasn't gonna be spending my savings at the concession stand. $100 popcorn, $25 pops. Nah, we don't want to play that. That's what you got to do, man. And I really enjoyed the movie, got the same experience, and it was perfect. It was cool. Just gotta get, that's how you have to maneuver, baby. Also, a little other way I cut corners, at one point, a couple months ago, I used to have all the apps. I love my shows and my anime. I love all this stuff. So I had every app you could think of. Wasn't even watching though. Eventually I started breaking that stuff down like, yo, I'm not even watching this, especially Netflix. I'm not big on Netflix anyway. I don't know why. I don't like that. They shows just don't catch me like that. So you know Netflix got the chop. Wink. Chop that off. I'm like, I can live without Netflix. Some good come on, I may come back for and watch that show, then I'm back out of there. But I'm not a consistent Netflix. So I chopped off Netflix. I tell you, I chopped off Showtime. Don't know why I can't even tell you what come on Showtime. Had them for years. Had Cinemax for years. I chopped all of them off. So boom. Now I do have a rotating list of apps that I just rotate. Well, now I don't have to do that anymore. I'll tell you at the end of it. But at one point it was a rotating list. Now like Stars, on Stars I got a couple of shows I watch on there, and on HBO I got a couple of shows I watch on there. So really I picked on between which one of them apps, which shows do I want to watch at the time. So boom, if I'm watching Power on Stars, I get HBO to boot for a minute. I just get out of there. And on midst of all this, I've been chopped off Disney Plus because it hasn't been really that good to me personally. So I've been chopped them off. I'll watch a show, and when it come on, then I cut them off too. Like I think the last thing I watched was X-Men. It was X-Men over the day I finished watching it, clipped off Disney Plus. Savings, baby. So boom. So yeah, if I watch the Stars, back to what I was saying with Stars, I watch the show, I watch that on there, cut the other stuff off, let the other shows, the other channels, the other apps like HBO or whatever, let them shows pile up. So I was watching Power. I'm letting House of the Dragon pile up. Cause I think that's all HBO got now. HBO used to have all the shows. I don't know what else to watch on that. If y'all know, let me know. And boom, I let that pile up. And then when Stars over with, with Power's over with, I turn it off for a couple months, turn HBO back, catch up on the shows well, because I like to binge a little bit. I don't binge like that, like watch for hours. Cause I probably can only watch an hour show for 20-30 minutes before I gotta go do something. Father a bunch of kids, man, that's what happens. But yeah, I only get to watch like 20-30 minutes, but I like to be able to start the next episode. That's what I like to do. So that's my version of binging. And I ain't like really binging. It's kind of binging though, you get me? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so eventually doing that method though, I caught a big sale too. When Hulu, they got a triple bundle now with Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO. And long story short, what I was paying for HBO, which was like 15 something, now I'm only paying $5 for HBO and $5 for Disney Plus. And I was paying 15 for just one. So I'm like, cool. So now I keep Disney Plus. I still don't watch it, but I'm practically getting it for the same price I was paying for one. So why not? So I did that little deal, man. See, you gotta maneuver, baby. You gotta figure out ways to get what you want. Same thing will go with video games. My girl got me on this bed. Now sometimes don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When something come out that I really want, I'll spend that bread on it and get it. Cause I gotta play it that year. But if I really don't gotta play it right now, I'll wait till the sale come up. Cause sales will drop on certain games. Certain games, you look for those sales, especially around Christmas. Them joints come. If it's an old game, wait till around Christmas, around the holiday. Oh, it's gonna drop like a bomb. Then you can get it for the low ski. I'm still getting what I want. You just gotta be patient. That's really what they do. This is really what they do in this economy right now. And all of it, they play on your patience. They play that you don't feel like waiting on stuff, and they know you want it now. And I'm still a victim of it. I'm getting better though, but I'm still a victim of it myself. I want it right now, so I'm gonna pay that extra for it. And when you can just sometimes some stuff wait. So really prioritize what you need right now and what you can wait on, man. It was a bunch of movies I want to go see. I wait for them to come on the apps that I pay for. It was a bunch of games I really didn't even have time to play, but I wanted them right now. I waited on them, and I still ain't played them because I don't got a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. But you know how that go with the stuff, man. Just bad. You best make it interesting, make it fun. Do not be bored, because there's a dude I watch channel. His name is Tommy Bryson. Y'all get a chance, check his channel out. He's an accountant, but he put on one of his videos. I hope you don't mind me sharing this part, but he shared it in his video, so I don't think it's no problem. But long story short, his father, during his life, his father got sick, but he was pushing YouTube, and he was pushing to get his channel up. And long story short, his father ended up passing. And he's like, it was a 2-year span on when his father ended up passing, but he was going so hard on YouTube that he barely got to see him. And he said he could have sacrificed them 2 years and got to YouTube 2 years later and still got to get that precious time with his father. And I take that to heart. Like, time is precious, and sometimes saving or money, tomorrow's not always promised. So don't save until you just get, you know, miserable. Don't make yourself miserable. Just do it. Don't be a super consumer, and don't be a freaking monk. Find that medium that works for you. Find that part that still gets fun out of life, and you still can enjoy life, put money up and enjoy life and stuff like that. Don't feel bad. Don't make it to the point where you feel bad you spending money, and don't make it to the point where you just splurging out of control. Find that happy medium that affects both sides, so you'll make you fulfilled, make you feel good about doing it, make you not feel bad about buying something, but also make you, you know, cool. Like, man, I could afford to do this. Woo. It's just a betterment of it, because economy, we can't control. We can't control the economy. All we can control is ourselves and what we do with ourselves, and try to make the best out of what we can do. That's the best thing forward, because I'm not gonna be bored for nobody. I don't care. I love my fun. I love my things. Just try to pick a better way of buying what I want to buy, even if I have to wait to buy it later on. Hey, man, if y'all made it this far in the video, man, it touched the bottom of my heart, man. I appreciate the messages on my heart, man. This day and age, sometimes it's not always about complaining about DoorDash and these apps, but sometimes we got to go deeper into ourselves and find out the you and us and make us better. What we can do to make ourselves better without these apps or these jobs. You feel me? Appreciate y'all getting here, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Share the video if y'all want to. It's up to y'all. It's y'all choice. Proud of y'all. Be safe out there. Hustle out. Peace.